Hi there Massive Action fans, welcome back again to Video Blogland. Somebody commented yesterday they couldn't see my t-shirt, so that's why we've panned back a bit further today. It says you're looking at the bad thing that happens to good people. Somebody said to me that it should be down around my middle, but we won't go there. And thank you very much for your comments. Mostly it's people inside the forum who are seeing this at this point, so thanks for everything. We will improve the quality of things, but this is the hub of Massive Action. You can see my clean desk policy. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you today about our mind, really. And want to start off just by reading you the email that I mentioned in my blog where Trish said that she arrived back in Christchurch and saw a deal had a deal come across her desk for $800,000. She comments that prior to having done my workshop she wouldn't have looked at the deal because it was a bit big, but as a result of having done my weekend she signed it up immediately with a 20-day due diligence clause and a 20k deposit payable upon confirmation. Same day she approached another agent, which is one of the things I taught everybody to do. On the same day, I think the way it reads, she had an offer for $1,204,000 with a $100,000 deposit. This deal is now unconditional and she's made a gross profit of $404,000. If you had not got my head thinking it is just another zero, I would not have done this deal, so thank you. So fantastic, really. I emailed back and said thanks for making my day. But what it got me thinking about was this: how come there were 204 people, I think, or 210 people who came on that day, and many of you hear me speak in blogs and various things. So Trish can go back home and decide that she's going to do whatever it takes, effectively, if you like, or is able to take in the information that she's learnt from me or whoever and make 404 grand in one day. Whereas many of us will do nothing with that information. And one of the things that struck me, I've only ever spoken to Trish once, but one of the things that struck me was that she sounds like a happy person. She sounds like an up person. She sounds like someone who enjoys life. And that's much more powerful than we think, because that's what I'm like. And so I think we don't understand how much that impacts people around us. And often we're coming from a negative base, we're coming from a stressed base, and we're trying to solve issues that are financial, but we're bringing this kind of pollutedness with us. Now the problem with that, the thing that made me realise the power of that, is that it gets conveyed as insincerity. So if you're generally unhappy and you're coming across as trying to build confidence or trying to be nice to people or whatever, it comes across as being something's not right here, it's just insincere. And so many times, instead of focusing on those issues, and it could be anything, it could be sexual abuse, it could be an unhappy relationship, it could be any number of things that are affecting us. Often it can be something like physical pain. There's many people out there who are worried that they've got cancer, for example. They never go and get a test to actually find out. They'd rather live with the fear and the uncertainty. That can affect their whole life. And it comes out in every area of their life. So for each of us, we need to look at the things that stop us from being happy when we get up in the morning. What are the things that make us not want to go through the day? And we might be able to push those aside because we're trying to solve our financial problems or we're trying to invest, but it will affect us in very powerful ways. I was trying to think of a way to illustrate this, and if we look at music, and I haven't rehearsed this, so you'll have to forgive me, but if you think about, just listen to this for a minute. My life is all bad, my wife's just left me, my kids hate me and my dog's been run over. Life is bad, I wish I was there. Now you get the point, is that, I hope you do anyway, is that the music is happy and up-tempo, but the words are not. So you can't help but smile with that style of music, so it just doesn't work. It comes across as insincere. And similarly, if it was more in line with itself, it should be... Life bad. I hate myself. My wife left me. I keep on looking to a bottle on the shelf. You know, it's much more consistent with the message. And I think that for many of us, and I've been thinking a lot about this since I got that email and some of my mentoring students, we have an inconsistent message. The song is happy, but the lyrics aren't. Or the song is blues and negative, but the words are up-tempo and happy. And so what it does is it just doesn't work. It doesn't come across as sincere. So understand that, really is my point of this message today. Understand that if the message is inconsistent, you're in a business and an industry that is built around what? Relationships. You need relationships, good relationships with vendors. You need good relationships with agents. You're trying to get vendors to trust you and to like you. You cannot do that if you're singing one song but the music doesn't match. So we have to be people who are integrated, and we need to deal with the things that cause us to be unhappy. So I hope you find that a bit helpful. We'll refine this video process as we go along, and I'm going to have to walk over there now and turn it off. And so here you go, close up of the t-shirt, and see you tomorrow.